Welcome to the next episode of Tribe Talks. We are here with Deepthi Ravichandran today. The next episode is going to be about grounded body, calm mind. So we've spoken quite a bit about how DMT can help, how movement can help, how our physiology is connected to our psychology, how the mind and body are super connected, and how it helps in sport, in performance, in flow states, how it makes us very rigid, tense, all of it, right? And what we're going to do now is we're going to dive into some of the grounding practices that we could do before a performance. So Deepthi, in your experience, both as a performer and as a DMT facilitator, can you tell me what could some of these techniques in terms of grounding can be? But before I go into that,
Sure.
grounding is important because the body ends up feeling safe. So grounding is one way to making our body feel safe, because competition is usually a place where, you know, a person feels a threat, like there is a threat over there. So grounding really helps the body understand they're actually safe and this is a choice they have made. So on that note, what do you think could be a DMT grounding exercise?
Lovely. So to begin with, when we went through the entire process of flow and all of that
Yeah.
you mentioned, what does DMT do? Why dance movement therapy is that dance movement therapy gives that conducive environment. It sets up all the conditions for you to be in that state of flow or
Got
for
it.
you to be in that state of calm.
Yeah.
For the mind to come back.
Yeah.
So how do you set up all of this is the process in itself.
Yeah.
While talking about grounding, it's really important, like you said,
Yeah.
because every movement therapy session ends with a grounding practice. Because as you explore and you come back, it is very important for you to come back to the here and now,
Yeah.
to reflect and to connect.
Yeah.
So for an athlete, you very well put about how they are in the state of threat, right? So when you're in that state, your
Yeah.
cortisol levels naturally go
Quite
up.
high, yeah.
And there are various practices to bring them back down so that you feel safe
Little
and
more
secure
balanced, yeah.
to focus,
Yeah.
so that your cognition is in place. And to do that, some simple practices that all of us are aware of is to remove your footwear, allow your feet feel the ground,
Yeah.
firmly rooted. While you're sitting or standing, if you can put both your feet together, firmly feel the weight of your body go into the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a turf, or if you're in a ground, if you can lie down,
Yeah.
or if you could just sit and feel the grass or
Yeah.
the sand, the earth
Yeah.
into your body. Close your eyes for a few minutes and just allow your breath to be heard
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
And when you do that, that by itself is one of the most powerful grounding techniques, especially before a performance, because your heart rate, everything is brought to a more stable state. And having said that, there are many techniques that in movement therapy that we work with, which is something called the spinal roll.
Okay.
Where you slowly use your spine, because right from your shoulder till the lower back is where many of us face a lot of problems
Yeah.
while holding tension or
Yeah.
performing. So when you allow your spine to relax, we use a technique where
Yeah.
you use your entire body weight, allow that spine to
Yeah.
completely, totally relax
Yeah.
and bring it back up. So
Yeah.
this contraction and expansion,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
feeling in itself. So contraction is a state of safety, right?
Like
from
it goes
us,
to the child's pose,
child's
yeah.
pose, right? So us being in the womb is a very safe
Yeah.
space. When you sleep at night, you know you are
Yeah.
in a comfortable, safe
Yeah.
space. So from that contraction to expansion, and when
Yeah.
you release your body, and that when it is done along with your breath,
Yeah.
that brings about a state of calm,
Yeah.
the grounding that both the mind and the body need. And it's not just the breath, but it's also the body. So
yeah.
when you align them both together,
Yeah.
this can definitely be one of the many ways in which you
We
can
can
ground
ground.
yourself
Yeah,
and find
yeah.
that steady
Brilliant.
state. Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. So tell me something, if we need to get this as a pre-performance regulation routine, how would we incorporate TMT over there for an athlete who's just going to get into performance, who's just going to get into a competition or a match? What could be one of those ways where we can integrate DMT somewhere over there before they get onto the ground?
So a ritual is something that we all, by ritual I mean a certain practice
That
that
we
is
keep
regularly
doing.
done over a consistent period of time. So
Yeah.
if we can bring in a movement ritual before every training session and especially before a game or a certain
Yeah.
event, that ritual has a lot of power, and especially when it's done in a collective space.
For a team also,
For a team,
right?
because when you allow the person to work together in a state of rhythm and in
Yeah.
a state of flow together and repeat certain movements together,
Yeah.
that collective spirit truly brings about a sense of safety, a sense of readiness.
We are in this together as
a
well.
sense of
Yeah.
alertness,
Yeah.
that all of us are in this together and we got each other's back.
Yeah.
So bringing the entire team together, even
Yeah.
if it is a few of them, that movement ritual that we build, obviously it is to that particular team
Yeah.
and the context that they
Yeah.
are in. So practicing that and doing that before
Yeah.
every event will surely put their focus and their performance in the spotlight.
Yeah.
And there's another thing that I thought about while we were talking about this, that is the vagus nerve.
Yeah.
Right? So that is also something that we work with. So
Yeah.
if we can, the vagus nerve goes through the entire
the entire
body.
body,
It
yeah.
is your rest and digest,
Yeah.
I mean, for the lack of better
Yeah.
terms. So if we can find in certain techniques to just
Yeah.
activate those pressure
Yeah.
points which are behind your
Yeah.
ears, at your forearm,
Forearms, yeah.
near your heart.
Yeah.
If we can all together collectively
Yeah.
do a vagus nerve reset
Absolutely.
together, the
Absolutely.
performer, it definitely scientifically puts your entire body in a
In
state
alignment,
of
yeah,
rest.
yeah.
All your cortisol levels are brought down.
Yeah.
And this movement, and obviously when it is done with the entire body, not just the breath, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure the athlete is going
Able
to
to-
feel
yeah.
better and able to deliver their best.
Best, yeah, yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
100%, yeah. Thank you so much for touching upon the vagus nerve, because I keep speaking about this quite a bit, but it's so intense that people end up, obviously not being able to understand that, but you've very simply put that together. So yeah, thank you so much.